Okay, great. It's recording. I'm going to make like 2 more videos tonight, and then I'm going to see if my good friend Tracy, hello Tracy, hello, will make some with me tomorrow. I have 7 topics to talk about. I'm going to talk about one tonight. Because I like to talk about things while I'm feeling passionate about them rather than just like kind of staged, like, I'm going to go do a vlog about this now. No, I don't want it to feel like work. Oh man, my friend is texting me some crazy stuff. So, tonight I am going to be talking about, oh, and I blocked that person who was being rude. So I'm going to be talking about the hate within the community, which is going back to what I was talking about, that person being rude. Those of you who've been following me, I've actually been on YouTube longer than I've been doing my blog. I've been doing the blog thing for almost 2 years now. Probably about 2 years. 2 years in the summer. And I started out doing YouTube to try to promote it, okay? And a lot of you have watched me grow and expand and do different things, and with that comes more attention, whether it be good or bad is neither here nor there, but it's more attention. I cannot tell you how much hate there is within the gay community, and it's like there's an elephant in the room. Nobody wants to talk about it, but it's there. So we're going to talk about it tonight. We're going to go ahead and get it all out in the open. So, for one thing, there's this huge gap going on between the transgender community and the gay community right now. Now, I want to get one thing crystal clear with people. I have no problem with the transgender community. I don't understand their struggle, because I feel like you have to walk in somebody's shoes to really understand their struggle. But I do hear them out. I try to include them in things that I do, but I don't have a big viewpoint on, you know, transgender politics and things like that, because, like I said, I have not walked in their shoes. So I do, however, have a good transgender friend who has shared a lot of her experiences with me, whether it be discrimination or positive things or just typical things that go on in the everyday life of a woman. And so I feel like I have a little insight into the community, just a little bit. When Don't Ask, Don't Tell was passed, I tweeted about it, or when it was repealed rather, because I was happy. And it was crazy how many trans people tweeted me back saying, we're tired of you gays thinking that you're high and mighty and they didn't include us and yada 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 yada, and just coming at me really sideways and really rude when I come from a place of love. And, you know, I don't label people. That's not how I was raised. If you tell me I'm a man, you're a man. If you tell me I'm a woman, you're a woman. I don't care how you look. I don't care what you've been doing. If that's what you say, then that's what you say. That's the type of person that I am. So, one girl says something about how the trans community, oh, I'm Gay Now What? That's a new organization that's going on. It's a positive organization for LGBT youth that are suicidal. Okay? Coming from a good place. She says, well, there's no, transgender doesn't, the transgender population cannot, you know, we don't feel included in I'mGayNowWhat.com. Okay, first of all, it's not my organization. I am not the national gay spokesperson. I am not a gay superhero. I am Erica. I am fighting every day for the same rights that all of you are. So I feel honored that people will feel like I have some type of a say-so, and maybe to an extent I do, but not to the extent enough for you to harass me on Twitter. That being said, I'm going to tell you what she said. So, she says, I said, well, you know, I said it's not inclusive though, it's for everybody. It's called I'm Gay Now What because its main, you know, its primary target are gay teens that are, well, I just feel excluded, and I'm like, well, I'm sorry. And then she says, well, she starts telling me her personal business. Well, I'm transgender, male to female, and I'm married to a woman, and I don't care what people think about me. I'm like, oh, that's good, that's great. You know, I don't label you. I pulled a Keisha. Hey, you are who you say you are. It's cool, whatever. And then she goes, well, now you just sound like a bigot. And I was like, hold on. I wanted to be like, hold on, bitch. But I had to catch myself. Because I was just like, are you serious? Like, you don't even know me. You don't know nothing about me. You don't know the company that I keep. You're affiliating me with the organization that I'm affiliated with. I support it very strongly. But she's acting like I'm the founder of it. If you really feel like this is a problem that you need to address, number one, you need to do it in a mature manner. And number two, you need to talk to the founder or a CEO or somebody that actually works for them. You know what I mean? Like, you're preaching to the wrong person, basically. So then some of her friends or somebody just start trying to, like, attack me. I ended up blocking everyone. But the point is, when did this big gap between the transgender community and the gay community, you know, just become so fucking far? I mean, okay, my personal opinion, and I'm going to put it out there because I'm an honest person, this is how I feel about the transgender community. I don't feel like, okay, no, I can't say that because that wouldn't make sense. Let me be careful how I word this. Okay. If there is a transgender man, or, okay, we'll say, just to be more specific, a female to man, transgender man, who's in a relationship with a straight woman, I don't consider that a gay relationship, and I don't consider that a transgender man. I consider that a man and a woman. I don't count the fact, or I don't, you know, necessarily consider the fact that that man was born a woman, because transgendered women and men have explained to me that they feel like they were born in the wrong body. So why would I discredit them by calling them a woman or a transgender even? If you're a man, you're a man. Now, like I said, so I would think that they were in a straight relationship, a heterosexual relationship. Now, if there is a male to female who's dating a woman, then I would consider that a lesbian relationship, because those are two women. I don't care if one of the women was born a man, okay? They're two women, they're lesbian. So, the transgender community has its foot halfway in and halfway out of the gay community. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes it difficult. It's hard for some people to swallow, but I really, really wish that there would be a lot less hate in between the gay community and the trans community, okay? I don't even like calling trans people. If you're a woman, you're a woman. If you're a man, you're a man. Whatever process you went through to get there, whatever, okay. You know, if I feel like, if somebody really feels that passionately about, you know, being in the wrong body, or, you know, living as a man or woman, that says something. So I feel like we should respect that, okay? I don't feel like there needs to be a label on every damn thing. I always talk about that box, okay? So that being said, I don't want there to be such a big gap between us. I think that we just need to respect each other as people, and not be so fixated on the labels, okay? And all just try to get along. At least try. And my friend, Rebecca, brought it to my attention. She was telling me, you know, I kind of see why there's this gap now. I read this article, and, you know, the author was gay, and he kind of made it seem and it didn't come out right. And maybe, you know, I feel like there are some people who are in the LGBT community who look, you know, down upon the transgender community, or who don't understand them, so they just, you know, have bad things to say or things like that. But it shouldn't be like that. People need to mind their business. Okay. Now, let me see how much time I have. Okay. Now, as far as the lesbians go, First of all, everyone's having sex with each other. Let's just get that out there. It's bad. I did a chart, was bored one day. It's bad, especially in the South. Okay, moving right along. There's a lot of drama between the different gay media outlets that shouldn't even be drama, like in real life. There's a lot of rivalries between different people on YouTube, definitely different media outlets, whether it be blogs, publications, YouTubers, people's Twitters. There's just so many beefs and rivalries, and it's ridiculous, and I don't like it. And I make it a point to try to be friends with everyone for that reason, because I feel like it's better to just, like, maybe I feel like a hippie, but it's like get along and party with everyone than to be friggin' hating everyone and hating on each other, you know? I just feel like there's bigger, better things to do than just to be hating on each other. So, but there's just definitely a lot of hate between different promoters and different groups of people and different cities even, and it's crazy. And I think that everybody needs to really take a step back and look at what's important in their lives outside of the gay community and inside the gay community, just like in your everyday life. You know, you're up here worried about this person or the next person, but your cell phone's about to get disconnected. Like, maybe you should rethink the order or the routine of your day. You know what I'm saying? You know, the being hateful whenever somebody has a little come up or does an interview or stealing people's ideas. It's just crazy, and I don't know if it's just media in general or what it is, but it's crazy, and it makes me a little loopy. So it's nice when I can get back to YouTube and get back to those of you who are actually very level-headed. You know, you get your weirdos on here leaving comments, whatever. That's a whole other blog. But I just would like to see people more unified, like the drama, the Twitter drama and the drama between the promoters and, you know, everybody talking about each other, and it's just crazy, and it just needs to stop. And the big thing with the trans community, we need to try to get along. I mean, like I said, I consider most of the people who are trans straight or gay, not even trans, so it's all complicated. But anyways, thank y'all for sticking with me this year and the past year, and if you're new, thank you for learning to love me. Tell your friends on my channel, and I'll be back later.